Namaste, my friends. Oh my goodness. Whew, what a journey it has been to this divine moment of finally making this manifestation announcement. I want to say thank you so much for your patience as you awaited. This was an announcement that I was hoping to make at the new moon, and that did not happen. And many divine things happen in order to actually make this even more powerful and more potent. So, you know what? It couldn't have happened then because all of those things had not happened. And now I have more understanding, understanding, overstanding, all the standing. And I am so excited to talk about manifestation and how to manifest it because I bet if you are listening to this right now, if you are here with an open heart right now, you are someone who wants. You are someone who desires. You are someone who needs. This is something that we all have because we are human and we are souls and we have needs, wants, desires, right? This is something I think we can all agree that we have. And our ways to achieving that, to receiving, to getting any of these terms that we perceive to having something that it is that we want, that we need, that we desire, we often manifest. And this can look like simply me saying, I want this, or it can be actually intentionally manifesting. But how many of us have manifested time and time again and not been happy with what we've gotten, right? When you have that frustration of, I have put my all into getting XYZ. I have gotten all the degrees. I have spent all the money. I have taken all the classes. I have asked for all of the support. I have hired the right people. I have created the team. I have dated the person I'm loving. Whatever it is, we pile up all of these things that we think are necessary in order to achieve, in order to receive, in order to manifest. And many of us are left empty, pissed, upset, because we didn't get exactly what we wanted. And then someone likely, tell me in the chat right now if this is true for you, hashtag true for me. Someone then told you that you weren't meant to have what it is that you want, that you can't have what it is that you want, or even something along the lines of tough. We often don't get asked. We often don't get what we ask for. We often don't get what we want. And they just expect you to like move on, like everything is fine. Right? Is everything fine though? Are you fine? Are you actually okay with not having what it is that you want? I'm not. I want what I want. I have a long list of things that I want. A long list. I have a long list of things that I need, and I have a long list of things that I want. And many have said you shouldn't want, you can't have. And I am inviting you to tune in to a new possibility. A possibility where you can have, where the fact that you want and desire is supported. In fact, cheered upon. That you are celebrated for wanting. That you are celebrated for going after what it is that you want and desire. Now, why might I actually choose to celebrate that? You might say to me, well, Jamie, what about those who want something that's going to harm someone else? What about that? Right? I can't control what other people want. I can't control what other people desire. I can't control what other people manifest. I can control what I desire, what I manifest. Do I hope that those who manifest, who go after what they desire, are going after things that are beneficial not only to themselves and others, that are not going to cause harm? Absolutely. Every time I want something, every time I ask for something, my intention and my hope and manifestation is that this is for my highest good and for the highest good of all. And that because of this, I'm not causing harm to anyone or to anything. Some of the things that we're going to talk about are going to be radical for you. I'm going to tell you right now that I'm about to announce an event where we're going to go into the actual deep dive, the practical, tangible things that I have done to manifest things into my life. Now, here's what's amazing, is that I have come to realize that I have manifested literally everything in my life. Literally everything. And I've had a lot of challenges. I'm going through a lot of challenges. I'm going through challenges that many of us have gone through and challenges that some of us have not gone through. I go through pretty serious health challenges. I go through a gender transition. I've moved, changed careers. I've dealt with heartbreak and feeling lost and belonging. Challenges with family, with friends, with myself, growth. These are all things, on some level, we are going through challenges. And so we can choose to melt into a little puddle and decide to give up, or we can take actions and manifest together in a way that actually creates what it is that we desire. Here's the thing. I am equally responsible for everything that I've manifested that I am happy about and that I'm not happy about. Today, I went back through my memories on Facebook and I looked to find a post that I wrote this day, 2016, and it says, I, in all capital letters, really, lowercase, need a job in LA. This was a Monday, I checked. And 6 years ago, on this day, was the day that I determined I needed a job in LA. Now, what was happening for me? The weekend prior to that Monday, I was bedridden. I was vomiting. I was in complete darkness. I was super depressed and I was freaking out because I had just finally started to feel well enough to get an interview that I felt interviewed well for the Trevor Project. But in New York, which is where I was living. And suddenly, I had this whole weekend where my health just completely tanked again, and I realized that I needed to move to LA, and I needed to move to LA yesterday for my health. Well, what was I going to do? I had a dream job that I just got offered, basically. It was just about to get offered in New York, and I needed to be in LA. So I go and I type this post that I really need a job in LA. When I tell you how fast I manifested, from this moment, where I went from depressed, bedridden, not able to move, not able to do anything, to I really need a job to LA, to I have a job in LA, was possibly, if I recall, hours, if not like within a day, because I had to reach out to the Trevor Project and be like, ring, ring, fuck, my health is a disaster again, and I need to be in LA. Hey, Jamie, don't worry. We have an office in LA. Really? So I can work in LA? Yeah, let's have you talk to our people in LA. fast forward. I get on a call, I interview with their staff in LA, and I'm transferred to their LA office. I spent the following January living mostly with a friend who had just moved from New York to LA a month prior to me, training with the Trevor Project, and then proceeded to move to LA in February. I have been in LA for 6 years, coming this February. Now, here's what's really wild about this. This weekend, spent most of it in bed. Came home from New York, had a rough trip, was processing and depressed, and essentially just in bed. Couldn't bring myself to get out of bed very much at all. Did ceremony, connected with my cats, and questioned and processed a lot of things, to then wake up today to see that this weekend, 6 years ago, when I was bedridden, I was like energetically playing out this whole process, because on a soul level, we are amazing. We just simply bring ourselves back into these lessons when we need them most. And so that snapped me back into this space, because I'm a manifesting generator. 4-6, sacral emotional specific. That means in my human design that I manifest fast, powerfully when I'm specific, and that my thoughts are going to actually lead with my emotions into what I create. And it can be like that. And I wasn't even aware of any of these things at that time. 6 years ago, I was a totally different person. I was way earlier on in my transition. I was just like, so many things were just blown up, and I was just figuring out all these things. I mean, my health was a total disaster. I mean, everything. It was just like I was not embodying my power. I was not living a plant-powered spiritual life. I was not even considering that I could live a balanced and healthy life. So I need you to really get that from where I was to where I am now, it is lifetimes. It is light years. And I am now seeing how fast and powerfully I can manifest. And I am going to share with you directly what it is that I have done very recently, in order to achieve massive manifestation tangibly in my life. I'm talking about manifesting $6,000. I'm talking about manifesting deeper intimacy in my relationships. I'm talking about manifesting conversations, communications, relationships, love, unconditional love. I'm talking about manifesting jobs, moves, careers, manifesting health changes, money. Manifesting is real. I'm living it. And I'm telling you that through spirit, through source, I have received, thank God, different tools of manifestation, actions to take that together have powerfully, tangibly created what I want into my reality. And I'm going to flat out tell you how to do it, because I want you to have what you want. I want you to have everything that you want, so long as it does not harm any other being. I want you to have it all. I want you to have all the money, all the love, all the houses, all the spaces, all the spiritual wellness, all the wholeness. Anything that you could possibly desire, I want you to have it. I do. Because the world is infinitely abundant. And when our collective achieves, embodies, honors a consciousness that is abundant, that is manifesting tangibly, we will all manifest like this. And you might say to me, well, Jamie, I'm not a manifesting generator. I'm not a generator. What's a manifesting generator? What's human design? I don't even know how to begin any of this. Breathe. We're going to dive into these things. We're going to dive into these things. I am telling you right now to mark your calendars for the plant-powered manifesting metafix that I'm going to host a 2-hour intensive on the 12/22/22 portal at 4:20 p.m. Pacific time for 2 hours. During these 2 hours, we are going to go over so many things. But more specifically, I'm going to literally handhold you through the process of two manifesting spells. 2 manifesting spells that I have personally channeled, embodied, am living, and practicing, and receiving from. And I have others who can say the same. I'm going to give a guided channeled meditation, a guided channel transformation. We're going to do a special giveaway. There's going to be a major special surprise and much more that is going to be happening on the 12/22/22 portal. That is December 22nd, 2022, 4:20 p.m. Pacific time. That's going to be, what is that? 6:20 Central Time, 7:20 Eastern Time. Be ready. Have pen and paper. Have 2 glass cups of some kind. Have at least 1, preferably 2, conductor pieces of metal, ideally copper. Anything else is welcome. That's a conductor as well. Have white lined paper. Thank you, Katie Jane, 5:20 p.m. MST. And I'm so glad to see you here. What else do you need? Sorry, I got a little distracted there. You're going to need 3 white sage incense. You can use any form of white sage, really, but I'm going to show you. Just like this. 3. You're going to need a lighter. A safe way to burn these. You're going to need rose essential oil, sandalwood essential oil, ylang-ylang essential oil. You're going to need black ink. Pen. And white paper or white line paper. Anything else? You can have any crystals you like. Of course, plant spirit is always welcome and encouraged. In fact, I forgot to light my plant spirit. We're going to intentionally integrate plant spirit into our journey. Even if you are someone who does not consume plant spirit, you can still connect to plant spirit. We're going to show you how. It's all going to happen at the 12/22/22 portal. It's a powerful, powerful portal. It is, I think, the last powerful portal before the new year, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on that. I actually didn't check the calendar, but that's what I'm receiving right now. Are you ready? Are you stoked? Like, are you super excited? Because I'm about to make this ridiculously easy. Are you ready for how easy I'm about to make this? This is my PayPal link. And I'm going to make it even easier by putting the list of the things that you actually need down in the post comments as well. All you need to do is send $22, put Plant Power Manifesting Metafix, and I will be seeing you at 4:20 p.m. PST time. We are going to do it via Zoom. It went out. We're going to be doing it via Zoom. 21 years or older. That's it. It's going to be so easy. $22. Did I mention that I manifested $6,000 2 hours before the trip that I needed it for? I spent weeks for reasons I didn't understand. Truly, I did not understand. I needed $6,000. And I eventually realized that I needed that $6,000 for my trip to New York. And I had booked a one-way. I had figured out basically barely where I was going to stay. I knew exactly why I was going to New York and what my goals were, and that was it. I trusted, I did my spells, I followed my intuition. And in doing that, by following the guidance from God, from Spirit, from Source, from trusting, I manifested $6,000. I manifested unconditional love. I manifested clarity and answers that I needed. I manifested safety. I manifested connection and deep intimacy. Did I mention that I manifested $6,000? Who here would like $6,000? Katie Jane wants to know, this is such a good question, what if we can't get some of the essential oils? Now, here's the thing. These essential oils, all these things, take access. Take that minimal amount of access, but that amount of access, right, can be challenging for us to different degrees. Having these essential oils is what I channeled in for these spells. Now, I have apparently need to put fitting this better into my mouthpiece. Put that first. Okay. So what you can do if you do not have access to those essential oils, if you, for example, have white sage in a bundle, but not white sage in an essential oil, make it work for you. Right? Tim Gunn. Do what you can. Will it be exactly the same as my spell? No. Because it won't be. That's okay, though. Your intention is a huge part of it. My goal is to make this work for you as best as possible within the circumstances that you have. If you cannot get some of these things, or you have a variation of these things, or you can get a variation of these things, we're going to make it the best case scenario for you. What matters is that you are setting the intention that you are truly making the consistent effort. Get as close as you possibly can, as close as you can to the spell. And we will make it happen. Oh, this is a lovely question. What other questions? What other metals? Well, yes. What are other questions anyone has? Of course, you're welcome to ask any questions in our last couple of minutes here. What other metals are good conductors besides copper? So, what other metals are good besides copper? Brass, stainless steel, nickel, and I'm also hearing that you can use aluminum. Copper happens to be a very powerful conductor, and the conductor that was channeled in, there is some connection between copper and the heart. We may talk about that on the big day. I will be making a super easy secret site page for this as well, where you will be able to connect in, sign up that way, but I really just want to make this as easy as possible. I'm going to create a Zoom link. You send the money, I will send you the Zoom link. Easy. When you put the money in, please make sure that you put your email so that way I can actually send you the link. And if you are needing any support at all in terms of getting these supplies, please reach out to me. Let me know so that way I can support you in getting the best possible tools together. This is for all of us. It's for all of us. I do not believe that Spirit gave me these spells just for me. And I get it that you want the 6,000 or whatever amount of money that you're manifesting right now. Listen, you could show up, you could put the efforts in, and you might not manifest what it is that you want. Here's what's going to make the difference. Showing up fully, believing fully, taking actions fully. I want to be clear that I didn't just set these spells and channel them in and leave it alone. Right? I had to take the risks. I bought the one way. I got on the plane. I made the plans. I set the intentions. I asked for the conversations I needed to have. I connected to the people. When I wanted to move across the country, when I needed to move across the country, I made it happen. I should not have been driving, to be flat. I'm not a woulda, coulda, shoulda person this time in my life, but really was not great. I did what I needed to do. I was protected. I took the actions. I manifested. I made it so. If you take too much action without intention manifestation, then it's like you're running at a wall. If you manifest without taking action, then it feels like you hit the wall. Let's remove the wall. Let's remove all the walls. Every door, every window is open for you when you bring yourself into a powerful space of manifestation. Do you want to manifest? Do you want things? Do you need things? Let me know below. Hashtag I want this. And I look forward to seeing you at the 12/22/22 portal for the plant-powered manifesting metafix. It's going to be amazing. I'm so excited for you. I'm so excited for us. 2023 is going to be a different year, a different energy. There's absolutely nothing that I can do or say that's going to change any of that for you unless you believe it. So I ask you, do you trust me? Do you trust yourself to open your heart, to open your mind, to open your intuition, to embodying your power and manifesting tangibly in this way? Plant Power Manifesting Metafix, 12/22/22, 4:20 p.m. Pacific Time, 5:20 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, 7:20 Central Time. 7:20 Eastern Time, 6:20 Central Time. 2 hours, $22, getting you into the manifestation mode that you need to make 2023 your year. Let's go. It's an honor to serve you. I am Jamie London Wahlberg, he, they, your plant-powered healer, spiritual wellness coach, and intuitive chef, manifesting generator. Super excited to manifest with you. Let's get it done. Let me know in the comments below what you are manifesting. It might help you win a special giveaway on the big day. See you soon. Namaste.